Hi everybody, this is Tina with Loving Life's Little Blessings, and just over the weekend I just had a chance to sit down for a couple hours and play with some brand new product that I got, and I rarely have the chance to just sit down and play with my stuff, you know, get out a stamp set and try it out and see what I like. And I just happened to have like an hour and a half and I couldn't really start any work project, and so I decided to just play around with a few things I got, and I got this Hello Lovely stamp set and this Perfect Blend stamp set last week in an order. And so I just thought, oh, I'll just try these out. Both of those stamp sets I had in mind for a project, but I thought let's just play around. So the other thing that I did is I made some 3x4 cards for my project Life while I was making cards. So I thought I would just sit down, make some cards, and then with my leftover cardstock, I would just put together a 3x4 card. So let me show you how that worked. So, okay, so here is, this is the only card I ended up doing with this Perfect Blend stamp set. And this stamp set is really inexpensive. It's $10.95, and then I get my 20% discount, so it's even cheaper than that. And so I thought this was a really cute stamp set to get, and I am a big coffee drinker. I love coffee, and especially I'm very seasonal, especially in the fall time. It is my favorite thing to do, is to get coffee, drink coffee. And so I got this stamp set and did this card, and I used the Tape It. You guys have seen me use this stamp set, but I used the Tape It, and then I just cut the coffee cup out. Originally, when I first saw the stamp set, I thought it would be so cute to stamp this and cut it out and color it up, and then be able to just pop this in a 3x4 pocket for my project Life. Like, it would be a really cute embellishment for that. So here's the card. I used some coordinating cardstock in our in color, so it's textured cardstock, which I love textured cardstock for making cards. I think it's really, really pretty. So I did that, and then I did these three. These two are the same, but I did these journaling cards, and this says, give me enough coffee and I could rule the world temporarily. And so I did these two, and they look exactly the same, and they're just the card. I mean, it's really just exactly what I did on the card. I just made it smaller and made it into a 3x4 card. And then I did this one, and this is just in Coastal Cabana, and I just embossed this with an embossing folder, and then put this on here. And I was just playing around at this point, and I wasn't really sure what I was doing. I was running out of time. It was bath time for the kids, and I was kind of in a hurry. So that's all I did with this stamp set. Then I got this stamp set, Hello Lovely, which is so, I just think it's the cutest stamp set ever. So the first card I did was this one, and I just stamped this in Coastal Cabana, and then I mounted it on black, and then my card is black, basic black cardstock, and then I matted a piece of Coastal Cabana, and then I used Whisper White to stamp the arrows, and then that's on a pop dot on dimensionals, and it opens like this, and then I just have a piece of white cardstock in there. And this ribbon is not Stampin' Up ribbon, it's just white stitched grosgrain ribbon that I probably got at Michael's, more than likely. It's just ribbon that was in my stash. I'm trying to use it up. Then I did this card. So this card is, this chevron pattern right here is in the I Am Me designer series paper, and then I just did basic black, and I did the basic idea that I did on the other card. I put this part on dimensionals and put it there. This ribbon right here is Stampin' Up, but it's retired. It's like the 3/4 grosgrain ribbon, and I still have a ton of that. I loved that size ribbon. I wish we still had that size ribbon. And the grosgrain ribbon is so amazing to tie bows. It is, if you're ever just wanting to practice tying bows, the grosgrain ribbon is so perfect for tying ribbons. So then I just ran some washi tape right here in the bottom. So this is Island Indigo, and usually when I do a mat on a card, I usually just take a 1/4 inch off. So a standard A2 size card is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And so usually I would just do the card 5 1/4 by 4 would be my mat to layer onto my card. But I thought that it would be fun just to do something a little bit different, and I went ahead and took off a 1/4 inch off, or a 1/2 inch instead of a 1/4 inch. I know, what a rebel, right? Really shook things up there. Really amazing, right? So then this is just one of our, I'm not sure exactly what they're called, but it's just a clip. It's like this little metal clip. It has the arrow. And you'll see on my 3x4 card how I used the other clip. Now I pushed it too far down there. I was going to take it out, but it's kind of got adhesive on it. So you can see I just stuck it right there, and it's shiny. It's metal. So then you just open it up, and it's just normal. I used smoky slate as my base, and really honestly what I did is I just took what was on my desk. So I had this smoky slate piece. That's the kids outside. Hey, be nice, Viley. Be nice. Be nice to him. So I just had a smoky slate piece that was on my desk, so I wanted to use it. So anyways, that's how this card came about. So then for my 3x4 card, I did this. So I just used that chevron. I used my circle framelits to do this black circle. Then I stamped the Hello Lovely and used another clip, and then my base is Island Indigo, which is a little bit difficult to see in this light. That doesn't give that real true Island Indigo color. So that's what I did for that. And then I was working on this. So I got to this point. Oh, well, with the Island Indigo and the gray, I did this too. So this was the other piece that I had, and I wanted to do something with these squares, and so this is not my favorite. This didn't exactly turn out how I thought, but I just did it and then I moved on, because sometimes I get too caught up. I'll start a card, I won't like it since I'm not really a card maker. I mean, I'm not real comfortable making cards. It's not, it's certainly not, maybe my craft of choice is maybe how I should put it. So definitely making cards is a little bit harder for me. And so what happens is I'll have an idea and I'll sit down to do it, and it won't come out or it won't look right, and then I'll spend 2 or 3 hours trying to do that card and trying to fix it and come up with how I thought it was supposed to be, and then I waste all the time that I have to be in here crafting. So with this one, I didn't care for it, but I just moved on. So that was the other one I did with the Island Indigo and the gray chevron. So then I moved on to this, and I started to do this, and you can see I glued it down and I tied some ribbon, and I was going to use, I'm not sure what I was going to use. I think I was going to use the coffee cups somehow on here, and it was getting really close to bath time, and I could tell like the house was kind of melting down. So that's as far as I got on the cards, but I did make these. Oh, I made these when I made this. So when I made this card, I made these 3x4 cards to go with it. So those went with this, and I love these. I can't wait to use these. I think these would look really cute with Seafoam, the Seafoam kit, or the Midnight kit. Even the yellow would probably look good with these. But there's some of the cards in the Midnight kit and the Midnight core kit that don't have any of the yellow on there. And I think that these would be cute in there. So anyways, this is as far as I got with these. And now I don't even know what my idea was. So anyways, those are the cards that I worked on, and that's the stamp set that I played with, the Hello Lovely and the Perfect Blend. So I hope you enjoyed those cards, and you can go over to the blog and I have pictures of all of those cards right on the blog, right on my website. So thanks guys for coming by, and maybe leave me a comment. Go over to my blog and leave me a comment. I did this a couple weeks ago. I had a bunch of cards that I had done, and I said leave me a comment about which card you want to see me make on camera, and I'll make it. So if you go over to my website, leave me a comment on which card you want to see me make on camera, and whatever gets the highest comments I'll make right on camera. So thanks guys for coming by, and I'll talk to you later.